1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Conscious Living Collective, where transformation is not just a concept, but an experience. My name is Tomek. I'm a scientist, teacher, and transformation coach. In this session, we blend the latest in scientific research, the deep wisdom of mindfulness, and the art of fulfilled living. This is an invitation to have a direct experience, to rewrite your story, and to emerge with a renewed sense of purpose and well-being. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Very good to be here and very good to see you all. I can already see familiar faces. Hello, Parvane. Hello, Seth. Hello, Jamila. Hello, Joan. And everybody else. We have Maura from Montreal. We always start with the customary welcoming because this is a place where we create a community. This is a place where we have a shared experience, and it is important to acknowledge your presence and contribution to co-creating this space. And therefore, I always welcome you here, and I always want to acknowledge your presence here. Yvonne from Ohio, you are very welcome to our session today. I'll be curious to know how many of you are here for the first time. So please do raise your hand if you are here for the first time. And for those of you, I will quickly explain how Conscious Living Collective works. It is a place of shared experience, as I said, place where we consider the important topics for our living, practical topics that help us to understand our life better, understand ourselves better, and ultimately to live happier, more fulfilled life. Happiness is very subjective, but fulfillment, fulfillment actually as well. But by bringing two components, direct experience and knowledge, combining those two, we come to wisdom. And wisdom, they say, is the ability to make better choices about your life and hence live a better, more fulfilling life. Hello, Chris. You are very welcome to our session. Thank you for being here and choosing Conscious Living Collective. Today, I would like to invite you to explore with me a topic that we've been discussing in the past, but I think it is important to come back to it from time to time. And that topic is sleep. For those of you who have taken my Insight Timer course called 6 Pillars of Conscious Living, know that sleep is one of the pillars. It is one of the fundamental aspects of our existence in this physical body that allows us to do what? I'd be curious to know what you think about sleep. What is the role of sleep in your life? In the meantime, as you type in your answers and your perception, I'd like to welcome Monica from Medellin, Colombia. I love Medellin. I had a very good time there once traveling through South America. So hello, particularly warm welcome to Monica. Hello, Sandy. Good to see you here. It goes without saying that sleep is a very difficult topic to so many of us. As we continue evolving with technology, with information, our sleep quality deteriorates, and I dare say deteriorates dramatically to the point where, well, there are very few that do not need to use pills and chemicals in order to sleep. I don't know what's the exact statistic that I have found in one of the scientific papers, but more than half of the population in the US suffers from various degrees of sleep problems that they manage through medication, through various chemicals. And at the same time, sleep, as I said, is one of the fundamental attributes of our daily living, without which we cannot function. And I could cite here a lot of scientific research that will tell you what does sleep does to you. But suffice to say, we cannot survive without sleep. For those of you who think that sleep is just a waste of time, let me remind you what happens during the sleep time. It's not just all good shut eye where you lose consciousness for a couple of hours and your brain function decreases, your pulse or heart rate decreases. As a matter of fact, your brain activity during your sleep is equal to that during the waking state, if not more intense. So your brain does not take a break when you fall asleep. As a matter of fact, very important functions happen when you are asleep, such as memory consolidation. What is that? Everything that you learn throughout the day is being moved from, using the computer term, from short-term storage to long-term storage. So memory consolidation is part of the learning process. So if you deprive, to translate it into plain English, if you deprive yourself from sleep, you deprive yourself from learning. If you are a student, if you prepare for a test, depriving yourself of sleep may as well deny you all the hours that you spend studying and memorizing things, because your brain won't have a chance to move all the information that's stored in a short memory bank, quote unquote, and move it to long-term memory time, which is our long-term memory, right? The things that you remember, the things that you get an access to whilst awake. Another thing, we all, as we continue living, we all struggle with health problems. And our body is very amazing in a way that helps us to recover from vast majority of health problems and challenges. As a matter of fact, right now, within your body, within my body, there are mechanisms that repair your DNA on a molecular level, that deal with mutations that happen as a natural part of the living process. And a lot of these repairs happen when you're asleep. They happen as we speak, but also they happen when you sleep, because a lot of energy that is no longer spent on movement, on digestion, and other things are spent to repair your DNA, to deal with all the mutations that had happened and without repair may cause cancer or be lethal. That's why I had a privilege of being on two podcasts recently that both were for institutions that help people with a cancer diagnosis. And the research on sleep is very clear. The healing, recovery, and rejuvenation of your body happens during sleep, including, I think there is a apt name given to those protectors of ours. They called killer cells. Killer cells are basically units that help us to kill cancerous, anomalous cells as we sleep. And I want to say legions, I don't know, legions, but the troops are being deployed as we sleep, identify those cells that, for whatever reason, become ill, and they remove them to restore our cells. And that all happens within your sleep. And not only in your sleep, but in one particular type of sleep. It's called deep sleep. And we don't have that much of deep sleep during the night. You may sleep 8 hours, but your overall deep sleep phase will be only, say, 40 minutes or 1 hour. So it is very important to give your body a chance, a fighting chance, to recover and restore. If there are some of you here that think that you can wear a badge of honor, not sleeping as a badge of honor, let me just say it's not a smart tactic. You may, you may go through the night, you can deprive yourself of sleep, but everything, your cognitive function, your clarity, your digestion, everything will be affected the day after if you deprived yourself of sleep. But I can understand that all of us who are here, who gather for the session of Conscious Living Collective, are not only interested on hearing how to do what not to do, so to speak, but we are more interested in hearing and experiencing what is a potential in sleep. So for those of you who already sleep very well, again, refer for the details to my course, 6 Pillars of Conscious Living, that you can find under my profile here on Insight Timer. But to give you an idea, One of the things that I invite all my students and some of my clients is so-called dream seeding. So for those of you whose sleep is already good and regular, you may attempt working and solving problems within your sleep. If you're working on something currently and you are feeling challenged, if you feel uninspired, before going to bed, you may write down a note to yourself. Please, I would like to work tonight, quote unquote work, you'll be asleep. I would like to work tonight on such and such problem, looking for such and such answer. And you may prepare a journal next to your bed, and first thing in the morning, this is a very important thing, the first thing in the morning, when you open your eyes, you try to scribe a few words that may represent the answer to the question that you asked before going to bed. And not with everything, dream seeding, it's not something that it either works or doesn't work. It's something that you practice. You learn to work with yourself, with your mind, with your ability to sleep. And the more you practice it, the better you get at it. You can tap into the part of your brain that processes information on the level that is very different to the waking state. I'm sure so many of you have heard about brain waves. Brain waves, basically, if you use EEG, electroencephalogram, to detect the electromagnetic patterns of your brain that are translated into waves. Your brain produces electromagnetic field that can be detected by scientific instruments. There's nothing new about it. You will see that during the waking state, the dominant brain wave state is that of beta, right? Normal waking state. If you focus or concentrate, it might move from beta to alpha. But if you're asleep, there are those special brain waves being produced like delta and gamma that are representative of a deeper state of consciousness that you may have access to during the waking state, but not in ordinary waking state, but for instance, in meditation. And it has been shown through various experiments that if you put your brain into that particular brain state of delta and gamma, that is representative of having an insight or being prone to an insight, those aha moments that we all love and cherish, that again fill the equation that I presented to you at the beginning of our talk today. Experience plus knowledge equals wisdom, and wisdom equals to better choices towards more fulfilled life. So I dare say that we are here partially to acquire wisdom. And in that very spirit, I will guide you tonight into a practice that is intended to help you to have a better sleep. Because, and it doesn't matter, I know for some of you, it might be already an evening or night, so you will be going to bed within the next couple of hours or very soon, I don't know. But this experiential experiment that we will perform just in a moment is designed to offer you or prepare you to have a good night's sleep and see if this will improve the quality of your sleep. Melissa just joined us. Hello, Melissa. Good to see you here. My intention for tonight is to listen, to be here now, and learn. Wonderful intention. And I hope that this opportunity will be fulfilled through our presence here. And right now, I want to thank you all for being here because, like I said at the beginning, I cannot facilitate this session if not for you, if not for your presence and you offering me your attention. The most precious currency that a person can offer. It's not money, as we understand it, is your attention. That's why in English language, you don't give attention. Also, you can give someone attention, but you say you pay attention. I was always fascinated by the way that English language actually cuts through the layers, that you pay attention. You can pay attention to someone, to something, as in you invest your mental currency into experience. And I intend that this investment of yours, of your time and attention given to the session of Conscious Living Collective, will pay off in a positive way. Okay. So tonight I will play to you once again our Norwegian musician Peder Helland, and he's very aptly for tonight's meditation, he's Midnight Calm, and I want to give him a massive credit here. Peder Helland, Midnight Calm. It's a track designed to support your sleep and your leaning up towards sleep. So let's start here. Okay, are we all ready to begin our journey? I will switch to the meditation screen. So you can relax already simply by looking at the screen and listening to my words. Begin this journey by acknowledging how you feel. In awareness, there's no judgment. In awareness, we are always here and now. In honesty, embracing the true self that is already fulfilled. And we acknowledge our potential and ability to exist within physical form and embrace all and everything that this physical form has to offer. Sleep being one of the most fundamental aspects of our daily life within this physical form. Recognize that what happens within sleep is very different to what happens within your waking state. And we want to acknowledge in this moment the steps that we take in order to prepare ourselves for this daily journey into subconscious and unconscious. That is a source of insight. And to do so, we allow our eyes to close and lead our body into relaxation. Taking the most comfortable position you can assume right now. If you already in your bed, lie down on your back or on your side. And tune in into the comfort of your own bed. A safe space where you feel safe, secure and protected. Putting behind everything that happened during the day, allowing your body to naturally recognize and shift into a different mode. You may find that this can be very enjoyable. Softness, stillness, relaxation that your body recognizes as you lie down is part of this process. Your body knows how to fall asleep. And even when you are not aware what is happening, many different processes are supporting your mental and physical health in the way that is beyond our mind comprehension. So allow your body to take over right now and jump into deep relaxation. And to support that journey of your body, imagine yourself in your favorite place that you associate with safety, place that you find yourself the most fulfilled, most at ease and happy. And feel all the emotions that come from this state, from this experience of being fulfilled, being joyful, being at ease. As you enter this safe space, I'll ask you to shift your awareness into your inner sensations and check within yourself if there are still any points of discomfort, tension or anything that may get in the way of your complete and full relaxation. It is okay to shift your position, to adjust in whichever way you find beneficial for your comfort. Giving your body the best opportunity to do its job. And allow your mind to get out of the way of this process. Your body already knows what is necessary. And our job is to get out of the way. And if your mind is still active, simply shift your awareness once again into the inner sensations, starting with top of your head, shifting and moving towards your forehead, your face, your neck, your shoulders, connecting with inner sensations, seeing your body as a wonderful system full of different functions that support your well-being right now, and you are simply connecting with your awareness to the energetic manifestation of what happens inside. And see how subtle this energy movement is. How gentle. So now from your shoulders, move towards your left arm, left elbow, left forearm, and left hand. And from left hand, move to right hand, right forearm, right elbow, right arm, and back towards your chest. You may feel slowing down of your breath, rise and fall of your chest. Shift towards your solar plexus, your belly, your lower back, your pelvis, your left hip. And we're going to move with awareness along your thigh, left knee, left calf and shin, left foot. Come back to right hip, right thigh, right knee, right calf and shin, right foot, embrace in awareness your entire body, as if you were giving yourself a gentle hug. Acknowledging with awareness the beauty of your physical body and millions of processes happening right now to support your rejuvenation, to support your rest, leading you towards better health and more fulfillment. So, rest in this spacious awareness of the inner sensations of your body. As you relaxing even deeper, as you're diving more into the state of complete relaxation, you may experience feelings of heaviness, softness, sinking in, allowing more and more of the relaxation. Going to once again explore the reality of the subtle body with your awareness, starting from the top of your head, shifting towards your face, gently embracing your neck, your throat, your shoulders, left arm, left elbow, left forearm, left hand, right hand, right forearm, right elbow, right arm, your upper back, your chest, once again feeling expansion and contraction as you breathe in and out. Solar plexus, your belly, lower back, your pelvis, your left hip, left thigh, left knee, left calf and shin, left foot, back to the right hip, right thigh, right knee, right calf and shin, right foot, back into expansion of the awareness to include the entire body, surrounded by a safe energy cocoon that protects you from any external sources that could get in the way of your complete relaxation. Moving deeper and deeper in the state of comfort and safety. And those of you who are already in bed, preparing for sleep, you may simply allow yourself to doze off. And for those of you who will be continuing with our session, simply take one deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And when ready, open your eyes and welcome back. Okay. So we are back from this journey of relaxation. Into embracing all senses. And as always, I want to ask you, how does it feel to be here and now in this physical body? How do you feel right now? Feel free to type in the comment section. I'd be curious to know. As for me, I feel very fulfilled, I must say. I feel at ease and relaxed, but very much aware, since for me it's morning, still late morning, but it's morning. This journey together with you, it really make me feel the way I want to feel always. Alert, but at ease and relaxed. I had a kind of unpleasant situation this morning without going into further details. I was able to stay calm in the face of adversity. And I have to tell you that there's nothing more satisfying than observing the external world and very often the craziness of the external world with patience and awareness and not being bothered by it. It is something very exquisite and fulfilling, knowing that you can be the sea of stillness and awareness and calmness in the face of all the storm that happens outside. It's not an easy thing to do. Not at all. And I must say that in previous times, in situations like that, I was very, I allow my emotions to dictate my actions. But in this particular situation, I was able to observe the emotions that arose, the anger, the anxiety, all sorts of emotions that normally would stimulate the cortisol and adrenaline and all the stress hormones. And within a few minutes, obviously, as always, that has passed. And what I was left with was a deep satisfaction of the presence in awareness that surpasses everything, all the temporary changes, all temporary ripples on the river, on the surface of the lake, on the ocean. It's good to see that John feels relaxed. Jamila feels good and relaxed. Hey, Seth, I'm glad you're relaxed too. That was the intention behind this meditation, to lead you into the deep state of relaxation as a preparation for further healing and rejuvenation that you will experience in a couple of hours or sooner in your sleep. So I'm very happy that you joined me on this journey. Jamie, feeling relaxed as well. Good. Sandy, related. Z, deeply healing. Yeah, all good. So once again, for those of you who joined me a bit later, today we covered the topic of sleep, which is in my Insight Timer course on 6 pillars of conscious living, is one of the pillars of conscious living. And for so many of you, you may find it counterintuitive, because how sleep, which is being mostly unconscious, can be a pillar of conscious living. That's where it's very easy to be mistaken. That sleep, even though you're unconscious, so many things are happening under the surface. So you can think about it in this way, that you're allowing your body to do what it has evolved to for millions and millions of years, to restore itself, to bring itself to the full health, restore the hormonal regulation, the memory consolidation, the killer cells that deal with the cancer cells, and many, many more that we are not aware of. And we don't have to be aware of what is happening. Our job is to get out of the way of the natural ability to our body to rejuvenate that has happened during sleep. Mara, the intensity of my headache diminished considerably. That is phenomenal. I really like to hear that. I also want to share with you that just before I received an email before this session, that my new meditation called Calm and Clarity has been published. Type in the comment section. Calm and Clarity. Go to my profile, go under tracks, and if you choose the newest one, this is my newest offering to you, Calm and Clarity. That is very much in the vein of exploration of the various states of your mind and body that give you access to different perspective on the world around us. And if you joined me in the recent previous sessions of Conscious Living Collective, you know my obsession, I dare say, with workings of the mind and how mind very often gets in the way of the experience of our life, and not in a positive way. So the journeys in awareness, as we experience now, and we shift awareness from thinking to exploration of the sensation of inner body, or simply following our awareness wherever it takes us, it can transform and revolutionize our daily living. That mostly happens in our minds. And I think the metaphor for that is we stay in our head more than we need to, I dare say. So common clarity is one of the ways of taking away from your compulsive thoughts, from being tortured by your mind. Very often, I'm saying that because it happens to me. I have a tendency, my mind has a tendency of torturing me with compulsive thinking, rumination, and repeating the same thoughts over and over again as if they somehow original. There's nothing original in those thoughts. They're just representation of what we're going through as a humanity, as a society. A lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. A lot of thoughts that will stimulate the stress hormones, as I already mentioned. So common clarity. This is my antidote, so to speak, for overthinking, for being tortured by your mind. Okay. Thank you so much for your presence today. Again, for investing your attention in me. Remember, paying attention, investing the currency, your mental currency, your attention in this session, hopefully with the benefit to your well-being and your fulfillment. We will continue next week with another session of Conscious Living Collective, and I will see what will come, what I will find suitable for the next session. I do not know yet. It's too early to decide. It's a week ahead, and life has a lot to offer before that happens. And when the life brings what it brings, then I'll share it with you. Today it was sleep, but what's going to be next week? Well, we'll see. That's a surprise. But if you wish to be notified of that session, just go to my profile, click the follow button and the bell icon to receive notifications. And also that includes notifications of my new meditations that I will try and produce weekly these days. Oh, and one more time, I can see quite a few members of my Patreon program, which is I call the Inner Circle, that meet weekly, depends on in Europe or in US, on Zoom to chat a bit more deeply about those topics. And that includes your contribution, not just me talking, but you coming to the table, into the virtual table, and spending quality time together, chatting, discussing things, and also meditating together. Remember, the first-hand experience, very important aspect of each of our sessions, both Conscious Living Collective and my Patreon program, because we need to expand in consciousness if we want to live more fulfilled life. And all my work is dedicated towards my personal development and helping all those who are willing along the path of growth and fulfillment. If you wish to contact me in any shape or form, Inside Timer, it's a great place to do it. Or you can go again to my profile Inside Timer. That's you find my website, and on my website you can contact me through there. If you wish to somehow deepen your exploration, if you struggle with something and you wish to work one-on-one with me, that's possible too. The mentoring program that used to be here on Inside Timer is now accessible through my website. You can book a free session, just a quick call to check if we can work together. That's also a possibility. So many ways to embrace, connect, and move forward. So thank you for your presence, for your attention, for all your thoughts. And I look forward to our next session. I will leave you with Peter Helland and Midnight Calm. Have a beautiful night. Great day wherever you are. Nice